You remember the air before the first siren? How still it was, how fragile. The fields of southern England stretched beneath a mist that glowed with a quiet amber dawn. Farmhouses were still asleep, channels shimmered like glass, and in the hangars the Spitfires rested under thin veils of dew, like sleeping lions unaware of the hunt to come. That morning, even the birds seemed to stay grounded, as though they knew the sky no longer belonged to them. I stood beside my plane, hands greased from a night of repairs, watching the horizon pale into a soft fire. For a brief, impossible moment, I could have believed there would be no war today. Then came the engines. Far away at first, a low tremor beneath the earth. Men began to stir, mechanics shouting, pilots pulling on flight suits still damp from yesterday's sweat. It was as if the world itself was taking a deep breath before it screamed. They call me the Phantom Aviator. I've flown through skies older than memory, skies that burned, skies that froze, skies that forgot the names of the men who crossed them. But that morning, I was just another pilot watching the mist lift from the grass, pretending he wasn't afraid. The call came just after sunrise. Bandits, Angels 20, heading north. Calm words, heavy meaning. We scrambled before thought could catch up. Engines coughed, then thundered to life, each roar echoing across the farm. Airfield, like the heartbeat of something vast and alive. I eased the throttle forward and the Spitfire leapt ahead, wheels leaving the earth in a breath. Below us, the green of England fell away. The sea stretched out ahead, pale and cold, scattered with the ghosts of yesterday's fights. Somewhere beyond the horizon, the Luftwaffe was rising, a black swarm in the golden morning. Through the radio, voices flickered like static ghosts. Form on me and keep your eyes open. Ah, good luck, boys. Then silence. Just the hum of the engine and the whistle of wind through the wings. That quiet before the clash, I can still feel it. A single moment when time holds its breath and every man knows what waves above the clouds. They came from the sun. Dozens of them, maybe more. Black crosses glinting in the light, shadows against the fire of dawn. And then the sky broke apart. Engines screamed, guns rattled. The first tracers cut the air. I rolled hard left, feeling the Spitfire twist under me, alive, desperate, singing her mechanical song. A message flashed past my nose, its cannons spitting flame. I saw the pilot for half a heartbeat, a boy no older than 20, eyes wide and jaw clenched. Then I squeezed the trigger. The guns answered with their terrible language, and his aircraft bloomed into smoke. The air filled with chaos, spirals of vapor, streaks of death, voices lost in the static. The sun flickered behind wings and fire and drifting cloud. Somewhere below, England watched the sky burn. We fought not for medals or glory, not even for survival. We fought because the sky itself demanded it. Because to stop flying was to fall, and to fall was to vanish. By noon, it was over. The radio crackled with names, call signs, and silence, or names should have been. I climbed higher, away from the smoke, into the thin quiet above the world. Down below, the channel gleamed with oil and flame. Black scars floated on the water. Machines that once carried men, now claimed by the sea. The sky, once alive with thunder, now lay still. They called it a victory. Maybe it was. But up there, with the engine humming and the air trembling, it felt more like survival. A fragile, weary kind of peace. The Spitfire limped home on fumes. I landed her gently, wheels kissing the earth like old friends. Around me, the hangar boys cheered, but I could only look at the horizon, knowing the sky was never done with us. Every battle leaves echoes in the clouds. You can still hear them if you listen long enough. The engines, the cries, the silence that follows. I have flown through them all, through smoke, through dawn, through time itself. And I will keep flying as long as the wind remembers the names of those who once took to the air. You have been listening to Phantom Aviator. Another sky, another story. Until next time, keep your eyes